The most prevalent question I have is, you've had so much success with the album and everything. Has it changed the way that your friends back home perceive you?
Oh no, because my friends back at home were like best friends. We're like sisters, and like we grew up together in the same small town and everything. And they think of me as exactly the same. I call them every day, and they don't kiss my butt or anything. It's just we're cool. We're really cool.
They're encouraging you.
I would like kick their butts if they kissed my butt.
Do you ever bring them out with you?
Oh yeah, actually, my cousin Laura Lynn, she was just on the road with me for like a week, and we had a blast. We had so much fun.
Oh, very good, very good. I read an interview you did a few months ago with I forget what magazine, but where it was they asked you how you felt about getting recognized everywhere you were going, and you said, I think after a while it'll get annoying.
Yeah.
Has it gotten to that point yet?
No, it really hasn't. I think it's kind of played up a lot. I really do. I mean, I think in the towns where they're expecting you to be there, and the big cities where they're expecting you to be there, you know, maybe it'll get out of hand a little bit. But as far as just being in your hometown, if they're not expecting you there and you disguise yourself, it's always cool.
It's always good.
Yeah,
Do you mind the attention when you do go out?
Yeah. Sometimes it's flattering, but there has been times where I've gone and you can't shop because there's so many people, or you go to a restaurant and you can't eat, and that kind of gets annoying sometimes. But like I say, you know, if you disguise yourself, you're cool.
Right.
So.
Right. Now, have you gotten to the point where you see yourself as a role model to all these other young girls out there that are looking up to you and looking up to what you say and do?
Well, I mean, if they want to put me up on a pedestal like that, that's really sweet. And it's just that I'm human and I make mistakes just like everybody else, and I can just try and be a good person for me and for them as well. But it's flattering, though, that if they view me as being that way.
Do you get ever like hypersensitive about what you're saying or doing on camera, or worried about what people are going to say?
No, not really. I mean, I can just be myself, and you know, if they have a problem with that, then you know, what can I do?
You can't do anything about it. That's right. And this is such a strange lifestyle, I'm sure, especially for someone your age. And do you ever feel like you're missing out on certain?
You know, a lot of
things?
people ask me that, but the thing is I've been in this business on and off, and I did have a wonderful childhood. The first thing I did, I went to New York for 6 months, but then after that, I went back home again, and then I did the Mickey Mouse Club. But I was on the Mickey Mouse Club for 2 years, but it was like 6 months out of each year. And then after that, I went back to high school, and I had a normal high school, you know, like 9th and 10th grade, and I was completely normal. Went to prom, homecoming, experienced dating, and doing normal high school things. So I really experienced.
You did.
I totally did. But if I didn't
life.
experience that, I probably would always have that in the back of my mind. I wonder what that would be like. So I'm really thankful in that I did get a chance to.
Yeah, you got a chance to.
I know what it's like, and I would much rather be doing this.
Yeah, of course. Which leads me to another question, actually, because a lot of the times the press seems to build you up as a sex symbol.
Right.
And you know, and that I think would create a certain amount of pressure. Does that bother you when people look at you that way?
Well, not really. If they look at me and they see that, then, you know, that's flattering, you know. I mean, that's fine. I'm just being myself, and I'm just being me, you know. But I just think it's really funny, though, that, you know, just by me doing the baby video with my belly showing or whatever. I mean, I love Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, but when they're doing all those thrusts on the stage and when they're making out with the microphone thing, no one says anything about that. But when I'm just showing a little belly, everyone's like,
it's the double standard. Guys can do whatever they
mean?
want, and big girls got to be very careful.
Right.
I recently heard you're getting ready to shoot an episode of Sabrina, Teenage Witch.
Yeah, actually, this Thursday. Yeah, I saw her today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, in rehearsals for the Fox Teen Awards. So.
Oh, excellent. How did that come about?
Well, actually, I saw her at a couple of my shows, and I think my record label kind of worked it out for me. And when they asked her if I could do the show, she was like, "Cool, yeah, definitely." And she's really sweet. So I'm
more
really
acting for you in the future, you think?
Yeah, in the future, I'm really going to concentrate on my music, though. I mean, this is my love, and this is what I want to do, but I would like to experience.